Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Amazon and Google on the daily time frame using technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you like these videos, go to my website, sign up, it's $30 a month, or click down here in the bottom right hand corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right guys, let's get into Amazon daily time frame. 74.20 up on the day, 25.20 down after hours, 3.7 million shares traded, 2.37% green on the day. So we slowly grinded back above the 50 MA, so now we're in a bullish stance. We're still up, we're still sideways. We still made a low, a higher low, and then we made a higher low over here. So it's slightly bullish. But until we get above this 50 MA, this high pivot, which is roughly around 324, 320, or 3224, 3225, it's most likely going to be in a chop zone. We are building a good base, though, above the 382 retrace, so it could go higher. If the SPY drops the volume, stays around that 45, 50 million, and the markets just grind, all these will grind higher. It's called a market trade. SPY starts to grind lower, volume gets a little heavier, everything will tend to fade. So that's something you have to time Amazon with if you're looking to go long or short. The overall market, SPY, IWM, Qs have to go up if you're bullish. If they do go down, you could be bearish, all right? But in this stance here, guys, a little more, slightly more bullish because you're above all the MAs, but I need more on the charts. We start getting 7, 8, 9, 10 days, and we're still building a base. We have a good chance of going up. Remember, though, news, stimulus, Trump in the hospital, coronavirus. You have the FOMC meeting coming up. The debt ceiling just happened. The jobs number, I guess, was okay. Who knows? They're ignoring it at this point. It was all about Trump the last couple of days. So, if you're taking trades, go a little bit smaller. That's what I'm teaching my members. Be a little more patient, or let this market get some direction, because right now we are just chopping around. So Amazon daily time frame, guys, if you can't get above the 50 MA or this high pivot, we'll probably just chop. If it can't do it in the next 3 or 4 days, you might start seeing these markets fade. Again, it will be a market trade with the SPY. SPY goes higher, these will grind. SPY goes lower, these will grind lower. All right, let's go into Google. Google daily time frame, 27.23 up on the day, 8.83 down after hours, 1.1 million shares traded, 1.87% green on the day. So this one's a little bit weaker. I got the Fibonacci from this high pivot to that low pivot, just like Amazon, guys. Amazon was at the 50%, where this one's still at the 250 or the 750, just weak. We went down, sideways. That's a bearish manner. And then we got below the 20 and the 50 right here. Look at that. Boom. Where do we go? 200 and the 150. It's like a magnet, guys. Hasn't hit the 200 in a little while, in months, actually. That's usually target if we're coming lower. We did cross over with the 20 MA and the 50 MA, so that's slightly more bearish as well. But again, down sideways bearish, down sideways bearish. If we cannot get above this pivot high right here, or gap window at 1498, let's just go 1500, and we can't fill this gap right here at 1512.09 and make a run for this 50 MA, I think we're just chopping around to set up for lower prices. We are going into earnings as well, though. So if the SPY dries up, we get to keep this 45 million every day, 40 million at the close. This could grind higher. Again, it's called a market trade. SPY moves up, everything usually moves up. SPY moves down, everything usually moves down. And we're in this lower range too on Google. So Google's a little bit weaker than Amazon because you're below this, or right on top of this blue line, where Amazon was at this at the brown line up here. All right. So that's what you have to look for on that. So slightly neutral stance, a little bit weak in the position. I mean, you have a micro bullish pattern, but until you're above the 20 and above the 50, I think we get more chop. All right, but you gotta follow the SPY right now. SPY goes up, like I said, and I'll say it every time, guys. SPY moves up, everything for the most part's moving up. SPY moves down, everything for the most part's moving down. Just like Friday, SPY was down, guess what? Google was down. All right, so watch for that. And one thing I'm teaching my members right now, just slow. You don't have to trade every day, all right? If you do, take smaller positions. Protect them. If you have profits, long or short, I don't care, guys. Just take profits, all right? And one more thing, we had 2 killer trades today for 100%. We had calls on the SPY for 100%, and then we shorted calls on the SPY for 100%. So 2 trades today, 100% on the day. Friday we killed it. Last Thursday we killed it. We've been slaying these markets, guys. Come to the website, $30 a month. You would have made at least $30 today. You would have probably made more money to cover the whole year with a membership, guys. So come by, check us out, StockBookie.com. And that's going to be it. Thanks again for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.